is coming up to 8:30 on a Sunday morning, if you check your clocks. But what time is it on the moon? That is a question we'll soon have an accurate answer to.
So the White House has now tasked NASA with creating a centric time reference system. That's going to see clocks move faster than here on Earth. To discuss this, we're joined by astronomer Dr. Rebecca Allen in Melbourne. Doctor, thanks so much for your time again on Weekend Today. So why does the moon need its own time standard?
Well, first of all, I'll say, I hope that you guys enjoyed your extra hour of sleep last night. I know I did with time change, but Queensland, not so lucky. South Australia, I really still don't understand what's going on.
Nor do I.
And that just shows you on Earth how difficult it can be, just even in one country, to coordinate across time zones. So when we leave our planet and go to a whole new celestial body, we have to consider this completely new frame of reference. And as we think about sending people back there, many more missions, we have to really get it right.
Not many of us really worry on a day-to-day basis what time it is on the moon, though. Why is it important and how would it work?
Well, I just talked about time zones, but there's actually more to time, and I'll keep it light because it is a Sunday morning. But the idea is that because the moon is smaller than Earth, time actually flows a little bit more quickly. And so if we have these really precise activities like landing, communication, trying to make sure we know exactly where these astronauts are, we have to consider that flow of time. So that's a really important element. It's not just about the Apollo astronauts being able to, check their watches and make sure that they were coordinated with communications in the US, but we actually have to consider that time will flow differently, especially as that accumulates the more days people spend on the moon. So they have to account for that. Now, how they're going to do it, I think this is the really important question because it gets into this kind of quantum realm of atomic clocks and how will we justify that. And so NASA's got a few years to try to figure it out. And I think over these next few missions we'll see to the moon, we're going to see them really kind of take data to understand just how we coordinate that with our universal time here on Earth.
So this centric reference system, if you will, it will actually have an impact on future sort of missions, explorations?
That's right. So the White House, I love this, has given NASA until the end of 2026 to figure out this problem. But that's because we are sending, the next Artemis planned crew mission will be around the same time.
Okay.
So it really directly thinks about the fact that we are going to continue our activity with humanity's exploration of space. And as we do that, we really want to make sure that we have the precision to understand it's not just about a few minutes off. We're down to the microseconds. And this is really critical when we think about, we have a rocket launch there, just these different phases of a rocket launch, communication, understanding exactly when astronauts might be out of communication. And so it's really, really important as we think about human lives going into space and spending billions of dollars on these missions that we get it right. And time is the essence.
All right, Dr. Rebecca Allen, thank you so much for your insight.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.